into the new community shelter, and it's an exciting day here. You know, the snow is falling, but the kids are in from Fort Howard School to pick out new coats, socks, and shoes for their winter. You know, as the temperatures drop, we need to make sure our kids are warm, especially those heading to and from school. So we are here this morning. You know, Operation Warm and Subaru are helping New Community Shelter to get this underway. So the kids were bussed in from school. They're here. They're doing some coloring pages, and volunteers helping them grab what they want. So their shoes, they have a pair of socks in those shoes, and then a jacket as well. So let's do a little walkthrough. You can show you what's going on here. So check out all these shoes. They wanted to make them very colorful because we know that kids enjoy that, right? The CEO is here of the new community shelter, and the operations director, Chris, was saying that the pink shoes, a lot of the kids say, make them run faster. You know, it's important for kids to be able to come and pick out their own clothes, you know, things that they like to wear. Everybody likes to pick out what they like to wear. So you can see it going on right here. Check this out. So kids are able to come through with a volunteer, pick out the coat that they want, right? The right size. They're going to zip it up. They're going to hug themselves. They're going to raise their arms, make sure it fits them well. But that's what's going on here this morning. We have tons of different colors. You can see this little boy wanted a navy blue. So let's see how this one fits him. But yeah, Fort Howard School, they bussed in this morning. This is not the first year that they are doing this, and definitely not the last. So Operation Warm and Subaru at the new community shelter here in Greenbay, they are getting kids warm, especially as temperature drops, and it's really cold outside, especially today. So you can see them trying on their coat. Look how happy they look. We got the pink for a girl over here. You can see they're going to zip it up, make sure it fits them right, make sure it's big enough for them, or, you know, fits them. But there are so many options here. You can see they have sizes for everybody, you know, and even if they don't know their size, that's what the volunteers are here to help with and help assist. So in all of these shoes, you can see we have our pair of socks in there, so they're going to fit just right, just like the shoe. So they do have a sizing guide for the shoe sizing here in case kids aren't aware. But they say, you know, with kids, make sure that there's a thumb that you can push down so their shoes will fit them, because they're growing fast, right? That's why it's so important to make sure that they are warm. They have shoes without holes in them. They have jackets that zip up right and keep them warm. So here's that size guide here for you. So they have them all over here. They're doing some coloring pages. A lot of them have different snacks that they're doing, and they're waiting patiently here. So you can see how many kids here are going to be helped with new jackets and shoes this morning, as well as socks. So we'll come around to the other side, and this is when they're signing their name. They're getting written down what they received today. Let's see. How adorable is that? We got a dancer over here. She's excited. Tons of jackets to go around. So yeah, thanks to Subaru, thanks to the community shelter, thanks to Operation Warm. This is what we're doing here today. We even have messages of confidence here. So you can see, I am caring, beautiful, kind, special. We're making sure our kids know. But yeah, it's an exciting day. We're trying on coats over here. But look at all these different colors and sizes. So let's see how this process works a little bit closer here. Look at that. They're making sure they get the right sizes. Everybody's doing their coloring page here, and they can pick out their shoes and socks. So this story will be airing tonight on 5 p.m. Fox 11 News. So make sure to tune in if you want to see overall how this event went and why we do it here, and hear from a few of the organizers. So live in Green Bay, I'm Savannah Wood. Thank you for watching New Community Shelter, doing good things for our community and our kids.